Let's talk about it as I tighten the strings of my oud, my friend. You have asked of me a question that philosophers and priests and even warriors have asked of themselves since the first man picked up a club to bash out the brains of another man who possessed something he needed. Why do men go to war? Oh, I'm sure you've heard all the platitudes of the priests. God wills it. Save your souls. We have to have a culture for our children that is immune to foreign intervention. This impresses me about as much as a whore claiming she's a virgin. No. Only the insane go to war for gods because after all, when's the last time you saw a god go to war for us? No. Men do not go to war because of the gods. Nor do we go to war because some king commands it of our sense of patriotism. We don't go to war because it's our civic duty, nor do we go to war because some other nation has offended a knight's honor and any of the reasons you may hear from the official proclamations. Kings can bear insults. They're kings. Words cannot hurt them. No, we do not go to war because of insults to something that cannot be bought in the marketplace like honor. No, we go to war for one reason and one reason alone. Gold. And did you know that right now in this marketplace, there is something that is worth thrice its weight in that precious metal? I don't speak of Ophirian silk, nor even of Stygian wine. No. I speak of a rich gift of the earth that grows only in certain places, far from here, and yet have you noticed that one can find it in the spice marts? Why is that? Well, let me be clear of what I speak. A simple plant that when roasted and ground becomes something that men are willing to spill blood, burn homes, and make children orphans over. I do not speak of the black lotus, or even salt, that ubiquitous preservative we all use. No, I speak of coffee. Yes, coffee. That black tarry substance in the bottom of the cup there. You don't believe me? That cup's worth more than that man's table's whole meal. Now imagine, if you knew a source of it, price you could command in the market for, say, a sackful of it. Yes, you begin to see. And coffee, my friend, is also graded not only in the things of which we grade other spices, in its flavor, and its boldness, or its mildness. Oh no. Freshness is the main thing we judge it by. Coffee goes far from here in the mountains of Shem and in distant Vinja. How far away is that again? That's right, thousands of miles. And by the time it gets here, it's stale. And yet, 2 merchants in this town of thieves have found a way to bring it here. Shemites will pack up camels as fast as they can and race them here, and that's where we get the debased and somewhat stale flavor you and I are partaking in today, but Baal Hatar has found a way to either race those camels faster or, well, who knows? Some say he conjures it out of the air. The freshest, fullest. It makes what we're drinking seem like swill compared to ambrosia. I've seen the spice marts where Baal Hatar's coffee brand sells for 5 times that of the coffee around his, and all throughout the city there are thieves trying to find how he does it and sell that information to the highest bidding merchant, who is his rival. The other merchant who brings coffee in from afar is a friend of Hatar's, Jadul Rajam, and that Vinjan, he is not parting with his secrets either. His is not as fresh as Rajam's, but it is fresher than the swill most of us get from Shem. Now I happen to know how he does it. He has an alchemist pack it in some weird contraption, and brings it here. And somehow it stays relatively fresh until it's opened, but the process is costly and involves glass jars, the like of which are prone to break along the way, so Jadul imports it mostly for his own tastes and as a hobby more than an actual profit. But Baal Hatar made his fortune off this substance that we drink in Arjun today so casually. Those stalls over there, they take his stock and they water it down to make it last longer. It's slightly better than the Shemite swill we're currently drinking. How does this get back to war? Oh, it's simple. I play in many taverns, I play in many manors, I play on street corners and in homes. And the one thing about being a musician, you hear things. And I hear that even as you and I speak, men will be dead very soon. Over coffee. For Baal Hatar has not been careful enough in protecting his secret, and the rumor is someone knows how he's bringing it into Aranjun and is about to steal it from him. Along with all the souls he pays to protect it, no doubt. No god is mentioned in this. No insult to national honor. Simple, understandable gold. Ultimately, that's why we always go to war. But what do I know? I was merely stolen from my home as a child, forced into the art of war, forced to slay and raid. And then when I was captured by you good Zamoran folk, forced to labor in a mine till I earned my freedom. What could poor Perdaj Medhi know? He's just a Turanian. Everyone knows what they say about them. But let me assure you, in my homeland, Baal Hatar's coffee, it's known. It's a terrible thing to slay blood over a bit of plant, but there you have it. That's men for you.